What did Nasa Hataoka do that shocked everyone? Nasa is the Japanese golf prodigy who dazzled both experts and fans globally with her remarkable career achievements. This is the controversy that she never thought she would find herself in. This is sure to be a shock. We dug into the records of the LPGA Tour, Golf Week, and Golf Digest records to get the real score on this controversial occurrence in her career. Let us together find out if it merits our attention and if Nasa was truly at fault. How has her golf career been going so far? Her amateur career was highlighted by a win in a major Japan LPGA Tour event, the 2016 Japan Women's Open Golf Championship. She was heralded as the youngest and first amateur JLPGA major champion. After the triumph, she decided to turn pro. Playing both the LPGA and JLPGA tours in 2017, she was more successful in the JLPGA Tour, winning her second Japan Women's Open and the Miyagi TV Cup Dunlop Women's Open Golf Tournament. In 2018, she decided to concentrate more on playing the LPGA Tour, winning the Walmart NW Arkansas Championship and the Toto Japan Classic, an event co-sanctioned with the JLPGA. 2019 saw her winning the Kia Classic. At the 2021 U.S. Women's Open, she lost in a playoff with Yuka Saso after shooting a final round of 67. She won the Marathon Classic and her second Walmart NW Arkansas Championship that year. She won the DIO Implant LA Open in 2022, which was her latest LPGA Tour win so far. Nasa has 6 LPGA Tour and 6 JLPGA victories, showcasing her success on both international and domestic stages. She continues to be one of Japan's most successful golfers. What was the controversy involving her at the 2024 ShopRite LPGA Classic? During the Friday first round, she arrived at her final hole, the par 5 9th at 6 under. She hit her second shot into the tall fescue right of the green. At least 12 people helped in searching for her ball, with a cameraman eventually finding it. Nasa summoned a rules official to discuss how to go about taking an unplayable lie. She then proceeded to get up and down for par, draining a 15-footer for a 6 under 65, tying for 4th place. There was concern about the ball search having taken more than 3 minutes, the maximum time players are allowed to spend looking for their ball, based on Rule 18.2 of the Golf Rulebook. The following day, the LPGA officials reviewed the video footage of the round and determined that the search for Nasa's ball did indeed last longer than the allowed 3 minutes. Rule 18.2b further states that a player must proceed under stroke and distance after the ball is considered lost after the 3 minutes has elapsed. Since Nasa did not play from where she had previously played from, she was considered to have played from the wrong place, which is what was stated in Rule 14.7. Because she did not take her shot from the right place, and the place she eventually took her shot gave her a significant advantage, she was found to be in serious breach of the rule, with a penalty of disqualification if not corrected on time. She is given until her departure from the score area to correct the mistake. Because her ball was considered lost after the expiration of the 3 minutes, Nasa played her 4th shot near the green from the wrong place. She was supposed to have gone back to where she hit her 2nd shot. Because she did not correct the mistake before she left the scoring area, she was penalized with a disqualification. As to why the rules official monitoring the play in real time didn't step in to inform her of the situation and the right way to handle it remained unclear. Nasa's disqualification didn't just cost her a paycheck and a chance at a title, but also cost her a spot in the 2024 Paris Olympics. The incident was especially unfortunate as she had played an excellent round, finishing with a score of 6 under 65, which was voided following the disqualification. What was her reaction to her disqualification? There was considerable outrage over her disqualification within the golfing community, primarily for the attending official who allowed Nasa to complete the hole in real time, then suspending her later after video review. The outrage was spearheaded by Jenny Shin, a South Korean golfer, who was leading at the 2024 ShopRite LPGA Classic after the 2nd round. She took to her X account to give her opinion on Nasa's disqualification. She said that there should have been someone officially timing the ball search. Why did the players or the caddies present not mention anything about the search time to the rules official helping Nasa take an unplayable? It was a very unideal situation for Nasa, as it cost her an Olympic spot. As to Nasa, she posted her own response on Instagram nearly a week after her disqualification. She started her 622-word post by saying that she decided that she would not contest the decision and apologized to her fans who were eager to watch her play. More importantly, she shared her own 3 recommendations to prevent players from being disqualified in the future. First, she addressed the rule's ambiguity. There was no clear definition of who determines when the 3-minute clock starts for the search and when it ends under Rule 18.2a. Clarity in these rules should be put in place given that a violation could result to a player's disqualification. Secondly, she questioned the timing of the violation notices and penalties. Her notice and penalty came after she had already signed her scorecard, thereby making her rectifying the mistake impossible, an extremely frustrating and disappointing situation for her. And why is it that it was not a tournament official or player that reported the violation? Third and last, she raised the concern of whether or not verification through video footage should be allowed. Because not every player is filmed through every hole, it seems unfair that rules official should be able to use footage to enforce violations. What about the violations that are committed during holes that are not filmed? To make footage verification usable to verify violations, all tournament play should be filmed and make the method consistently available for all the holes. If this is not viable, then rule applications should be determined by the rules officials and the players. Nasa ended her post with an acknowledgement of and her heartfelt gratitude to the people who tirelessly helped in finding her ball in the fescue. Her post drew a lot of support from her LPGA peers, including Hannah Green, Lynn Grant, and Emma Talley. Green commented, "Well," said Nasa. Grant responded with a thumbs-up emoji. Talley, on the other hand, said, "Absolutely agree." Matilda Castron, a Finnish pro, wrote, "Couldn't agree more, Nasa." Yui Kawamoto, NASA's JLPGA colleague, commented, "I think so too. Don't give up, Nasa." Her disqualification came at a very crucial time because she was trying to qualify for an Olympic slot so that she could represent her country for a second time in her career. Instead of a chance to move up the Rolex Women's World Rankings after her strong first round, she instead fell to the 20th spot and lost her potential Olympic qualification. Ayaka Furuwe, now in 19th place, passed Nasa for the second Japanese spot. Yuka Saso, ranked 8th, effectively claimed the first Japanese spot after her recent U.S. Women's Open victory. It was a shocking moment for Nasa, and it seems that the golf rulebook needs a review and a rewriting. Meanwhile, our videos are up for your review should you decide to become a regular subscriber of our channel.